All right. It looks like we're not going to be live on Instagram, which is fine. I don't mind doing that, but I can't solve it right now. So
Hmm.
clearing all my screen so I can find you and see you.
Must have a lot of things going.
Oh my goodness, Lori. Yes. All righty. There we go. Now it's just you and me. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. For those of you watching, this is Lori and my first time meeting. This is our first meeting in hopefully a whole bunch of facilitator training meetings.
Yay.
This whole week we have been live streaming and sharing and modeling what it looks like to live out these rhythms of attention and this relational revolution in every part of life. So we're just gonna start and have our meeting like we normally would, and you guys just get to follow along and join us through observation. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat box, and we'll have time to open that screen and look at it at some point, maybe. All right. So, Lori, I'm thinking today we check in, do a little bit of dental curiosity, get to hear about, what drew you to facilitator training, and then jump into the portal very briefly and then
Okay.
schedule our next meeting. We chose to split up this first call. So it's kind of the Hakuna Matata, taking it slow, no
That's
worries.
me.
Yeah, me too. That's great. So I'll start by checking in. I am feeling lots of things. Let's see here. Annoyed. I have to get that one out of the way. Annoyed, excited, and refreshed. Trying to see if there's anything else. I think that's it. Annoyed because I'm working on an email also to invite people to our celebration round, and there's a piece of code that isn't functioning properly, and I don't know
Dear.
anything about code.
That would be frustrating.
Yeah, so it's just like a little annoying because I can't
Yeah.
solve it myself.
Yeah.
And then let's see here, excited and refreshed, excited to be talking with you and starting this journey, and refreshed because I'm drinking a little sparkling matcha soda and it's so good.
Oh, that's great.
I'm in.
Okay, very good. Well, I'm checking in with kind of, excitement and a little apprehension, and just really curious. So, yeah, I feel a little anxious too. I don't know why, but anyway, that's kind of what's going on with me, and I'm in.
Yeah. Is there anything you need right now with the anxious or nervous, or just kind of
No, I think it's
acknowledging
just
it?
new things, and I'm little, just not anxious. I think just like excited, but just a little apprehensive isn't the right word because that has a negative connotation, but just curiosity, I guess would be the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, welcome. I'm glad to be with you and all that.
Me too.
So, time for a little gentle curiosity. I would love to know what drew you to facilitator training and how you first heard about Luke 10. And I can go first if you want me to, or you can just jump right into it.
You can go first.
Yeah, all right. So I first learned about Luke 10 about 8 or 9 years ago. I'm really bad with time, so who knows how long ago it was. It was a while ago. I was a missionary in Uruguay, and I had met Matt and Tony, who were also missionaries in Uruguay. We went with different agencies. And I invited myself over to their house for dinner, which is something I never do, but I did. And it was welcomed, received. Anyway, we sat around the dinner table and they introduced me to the rhythms of checking in and listening. And that was my first experience of the rhythms. And I didn't even know it was connected to Luke 10 at that time. And I honestly didn't know anything about feeling words either. So I think I checked in with a metaphor, and Tony kind of pulled it out and was like, are you feeling this or this? I was like, I don't know. Am I allowed to feel things? I'm not sure. Very, very standoffish there. Anyway, long story short, that blossomed into a beautiful relationship. I'm now part of the Daniels family. They are my spiritual parents. I'm their daughter. And it is beautiful. And I think for the past 5-ish years, I've been working with Luke 10 in operations and communications. And all during that time, I've been facilitating intro calls, facilitating Church 101s, and also working on my training. I've been a trainer for less than a year. I don't know how long, but it's been fun to use just our rhythms of attention and help train other facilitators to draw out the goodness and the excitement in other people.
I love that.
Any questions?
No, that's a good explanation. For me, it all started with Julie McKnight. We had been pastor. We moved here to Teton Valley, Idaho, and planted a church way long time ago, and pastored it for about 16 years, and then stepped away. And we've been connected with the Foursquare and licensed by them. And I just recently let my license just go by the wayside. Scott's still licensed, but I am just so done with church.
Yeah.
And because we did this in a very small rural community, not a lot of connection, I just was tired of that model of, and I just saw, and it wasn't until after we walked away and just kind of took a sabbatical and then took a longer sabbatical. And then finally it was like, well, we need to go to church. And we just went to a local church here and, to support the pastor because he's a good friend of ours. And so we did that. But knowing Julie, I'm trying to think Julie McKnight, how that all started was she suggested it. I can't remember specifics. And we did the intro call, and I loved that. And I loved the safeness of the Church 101. I love the honoring one another and respecting each other and not telling anybody or anybody telling anybody, well, this is what you need to do. And I just thought that just the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. So that's what got us into Church 101. And from there, we've just kind of been immersed into some amazing, with some amazing people that are part of this group that has just made me fall in love with this model. And it's just seems like it's the next step that I need to take. And I want to be used. Yeah. And I love the fact that it's a type of mentorship. I love that. That's so needed. So anyway, that's kind of how we got interested and involved and all that.
That's wonderful. So how do you know Julie?
How do we know Julie? I believe that when we were living over in Jackson, Wyoming, my husband pastored a church over there as the interim pastor for about a year. And Julie ended up going to that church, I think, after we had already left.
Okay.
And I heard about a some sort of outreach that was an offshoot of Bethel Church that Julie was responsible for bringing to this particular church over in Jackson. And that's, I think, how we got connected, if I'm right. And Julie, if I'm wrong, you can. But anyway, I love Julie. I love her heart. And, you know, that was the natural leading towards, you know, all of this. So,
yeah. This is just kind of a fun connecting fact. I was actually Julie's intro call facilitator the very first time she went in to a Luke 10 intro call.
Oh, wow. Love it. That's beautiful.
Yeah. And we were on leader team together for a little bit, and we've met up at the different conferences and things. It's been wonderful getting to know her and her heart as well.
So she's part of my leader team. She and Kent Larson are our leader team folks.
Yeah. Oh, great. So, and now this is, I'm assuming things here, because whenever Kent and Julie are together, it brings in a lot of artistic style and
totally.
Art. Is this, are you an artist?
Well, I'm a musical artist, but I think their type of artistry is just a little different. It's doesn't really, you know, I play the piano, so, and I like to worship that way. And so, that's,
you're in the creative,
I do. I love kind of just off the cuff worship, just freestyle, singing to the Lord stuff.
That's wonderful. Does that ever spontaneously happen on that leader team with you and Kent there? And I don't know if anyone else.
No, not really. Just kind of go along with their whatever they're doing. And you know, when we did we had a little outreach last year, and I believe we're going to be doing one this year too, out in the town square, so to speak, with a lot of locals and their booths. We were well received to just do a drum circle, and Kent was playing guitar. Julie and I did some face painting. First time I ever face painted, I just wanted to be a part of it, you know?
Yeah.
And whenever there was a complicated face that wanted to be painting, I'm like, I need to go with Julie.
Go that way.
She's so creative. She's amazing. So anyway,
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I love how you were saying you've been so immersed, and it just feels like the next step, and how when you experienced Church 101, it was this safe environment and no one was trying to fix anyone.
Huge. That was just so amazing to me. I think that's what draws a lot of people to. I mean, I've invited a lot of people that have actually gone through, my mind's going a million different miles and different ways. Group back east who ended up having about 11 other people join them. There was also a girlfriend over in Jackson, her husband. There've been several people that we've invited and that have participated in Church 101. And that was my basic lead in, was just to say that it was just a very safe, environment and a beautiful way of doing church, and everybody shares. And the other thing is there wasn't any one person that was a strong personality telling everybody what they need to do. Yeah. So, that's a big plus for me.
Yes. So you've experienced it. You've been living this community practice, this leader team, and now you're like, okay, I want to do it. I want to create that space for people. Tell me more about that.
I really do want to create that space for people. And yes, I really do. I want that opportunity to just share. I know it'll come through. I'll share my heart of this is a loving, safe place. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, for a brief overview of training, you've been in and out of moving. Are you in one place now for a little bit?
Yes. No, we haven't been moving. I don't know what I said that make you think that we're moving, but we're not. We've been here since 1995. We planted that church. So we're here.
Okay, no, you were helping someone else move
I was helping my mother move, who's 92 years. Oh, that's right. I emailed you. So yes, it's been quite the adventure with my mother. She went from assisted living, had an episode, then we had to move her into memory care. And she was just going downhill quick. And that was 5 hours away. And so I found this other place about an hour away, and they interviewed her. They said, we don't really think she needs to be in memory care at all. And so I'm working with this place. It's only about an hour and 15 minutes away. We had to end up moving her, my sister and I. And I'm 67. I will never move another person.
You didn't have to.
That's for young people. I ended up catching a little cold afterwards and just having some downtime just to recuperate from helping my mom. But anyway, that's done. It was kind of stressful. It's hard. And she's dealing with dementia, and it was a difficult thing. So, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Have you been able to get into the portal at all and kind of look around there?
I have, but let me open a new window. I have, and I signed up, and I actually left a review for Tony's The Relational Revolution. And it's
wonderful.
Discord, right?
Yeah.
And so I am not that type of person. So it looked very confusing and large, and so I'm there right now. But I don't know where I can go or where I should go, or any of that stuff. So
would you like to do a little tutorial just on the learning portal right now and kind of get a feel for what we need to do for next time?
Sure. That'd be great.
Awesome. Would you mind sharing your screen? That way I can see where you are and kind of show you where to go.
Okay. So if I share my screen, hang on a second. Let me open this up. I have two windows right now. So I don't know if this is going to.
It'll prompt you if you click share screen.
Okay, it'll
ask you which one. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Do you see it? Oh, I have to share.
It's okay.
Okay. A plugin is required to share an iPhone, iPad screen. This is not an iPhone, iPad. Do you see it?
I do not yet.
Oh, let me do this. Let me do this one. Hang on. There was two of them. There we go.
Yes, I do. I see your Discord screen.
Is that what you wanted me to share?
What did you mean by share your screen? We can start on Discord if you'd like, or we could go into the portal where we'll spend most of our time for facilitator training.
Okay, let me, so you want me to go to my Luke 10 portal? Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Hang on a second.
Try the red one.
The stop share?
No, to get out of the Discord. Or do you not see the Discord anymore?
Okay. I do see the Discord. Let me just, let me just get out of that. And then there we are. You can see me though, right? Okay.
Yep. When you exited out, it stopped sharing.
Okay. So you wanted me to go to Luke 10. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Go to the, do you want me to send you the link?
No, I can get there.
It's going to be the members.
I'm on, I, hang on a second. Okay, now I'm there. So how do I share screen? You know what? It's like I have to open this up in a different window. I'm sorry. Hang on just a second. Window. Okay, there we go. There we are. Let me open it up all the way and then come back to here and share screen. Where do I do that?
It should be at the bottom of our faces, like a green box normally with an arrow that says share screen.
Don't know why. The only thing I see right now is, hang on a second. I'm so not techie person. Yeah, the only thing I'm seeing is I don't even see us anymore. Oh, let me go to Zoom. There we go.
Are you on a Mac?
I am. Hang on a second. I can do this now. I think. Let me open this up and share screen. Okay, here we go. Let me go there. This is all new to me. So how's that?
Yes. Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
I am already logged in.
Okay.
So where would you like me to go?
So from here, you say you're logged in. Are you logged in on a different screen or?
No, I'm sorry. It says it. I'm sorry. I thought it.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh.
You are already logged in. Very nice.
I am. Yeah.
Great. So this is our dashboard. This is kind of like the beginning location where all of the courses are housed and where all of the information can be found and referenced again. So the first two, you'll see that they're completed. The first two are what people go through when they go to an intro call and when they go through Church 101. That's the material there. You've done that already. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the intro to facilitator training, which you've done. And then the very next section is the facilitator training. So that yellow course, you can click continue there.
Oh, facilitating intro calls.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were intro to facilitating intro or facilitate. Okay, never mind. It doesn't make sense.
Hopefully, if I'm not mistaken, I think you've already done the intro to facilitating with Tony Daniels.
Okay.
Did you have a call with her?
I don't remember actually.
I'm fairly certain you did, because I don't think we would have met if you hadn't had a call with her.
Right.
So this goes over what facilitating intro call entails. And the first, it gives you a preview of all the content. All these boxes are different sessions for our intro calls. So let's start off with orientation. You can click on that box. There we go.
All right.
Do you and your husband share a members account?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So this week or session, I'm not sure what to call those little divider sections. I'm so sorry.
Modules.
There it is. I was missing that word. So these modules will give you an overview of the orientation of facilitator training. If you want, you are able to interact with these videos. If you go to observe an intro call, it should be 2 down. On the left-hand side, there's like a navigation box. Yep. So when we meet, and at the end of our call, we'll schedule a time where we can meet. This is what we're going to be going over. We're going to do our debrief of a call that's recorded. So
Okay.
you don't have to facilitate anything. We're just going to be watching a call and then debriefing about the call that we watch.
Okay.
What you noticed was different, what you liked, that kind of thing. So these questions up here, how is the, oh, sorry, go up a little higher.
No,
Yep.
yes.
What was the purpose of this call? What's the flow of the coaching questions? How does Tony facilitate the listening time? How's it different from a leader team meeting or from what you've experienced? Those questions are going to stay in your mind while we watch the watch.
Okay. So this is, okay, let me write this down. That's one of the things I feel a little intimidated about the Loop 10 website and all these different modules, modules within modules, is where to go, how to navigate. If I feel like I've missed some things, especially during my leadership training. I missed some of those. So observe, intro to C 101. Okay, call. All right.
And I'll send you an email after this call with the steps for you and then where to find them as well.
Perfect.
So if you scroll down a little farther in this section, you'll see the outline for an intro call, and that is a Google document. You're welcome to print it out if you want to, or you can just reference it here.
That's partly covered up.
It is, yeah. Because it's embedded in the website, so you only see part of it. It's really strange, but you can click on it and it'll open a bigger window for you.
Oh, do you want me to do that now?
If you want, you don't have to.
Well, I'm afraid I might not get back. There it is.
There it is.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. Okay, now how do I get back out? And then move it back. Oops.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
No, right there. Here we go. Okay, perfect. And then watch the video.
Yep, there's a bunch of videos here. So you'll see the coaching round, and these all directly correlate with the rounds in the intro call.
Okay.
So you see a coaching round, the 3-minute explanation of Loop 10, and then the listening as well. And those 3 videos are kind of shortened parts of the intro call.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go to the next lesson or?
Sure.
Okay.
So this lesson that we were on is what you'll need to do for next time. When we're together next time, we will do all of this together. We'll schedule our meetings. We'll pick out a time for you to facilitate an intro call and actually get you on the calendar as well and go over what you need next.
Okay, great.
And then after, that's a good thing to note as well, that little upcoming intro call email template.
Okay.
Eventually, again, this is kind of information before you need it.
Okay.
Eventually, you'll have to email participants for your intro call, and we have a template there for you that you can use.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, should I go to?
Go on to the next one.
All righty. Okay, resources for facilitating intro call.
So these are more videos. If you need help talking more about Pay It Forward or explaining Luke 10, there's just more videos and more content here if you're wanting more information.
Okay, forward, other. Okay, very good.
There you go.
After facilitating your intro call, send the following email using this template. To debrief your call.
Yeah. So when we schedule your intro call, we'll also schedule a time where you and I can debrief it and kind of celebrate your first facilitation.
All righty.
And
Yay.
yay. This forum will kind of help you get set up for success as far as your participants moving forward, and then just getting you into the mindset of thinking about your facilitation.
Okie doke.
Yeah. And that is about it for the learning portal for what we need right now. I don't want to get too deep into it.
Okay. So stop share.
Sure. So that was a
Here
lot.
we are.
Really, that was a lot all really fast.
I have to just double check and make sure I know exactly where that is. That is under the yellow. No, that's not. But the yellow box when you first get to Loop 10 and sign in.
Yes.
Okay. It's not letting me go there. I have to back up through everything.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Facilitating intro calls. Okay. Okay.
All right. Awesome. Any questions that might have arisen since we've did that side?
No, I don't think so. I guess the only fear I have, I guess, would be that I just want to make sure I do a thorough job and not forget anything, not forget any. But it's all new, so it's just a process of learning. So yeah.
So next week, we'll go over everything, all the videos and everything, and get you prepared to facilitate. If you need another meeting before you facilitate, we can do that too, to make sure you're ready and
Right.
good to go.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. So that brings to the next question, scheduling. What does your schedule look like next week?
Oh boy. I think next week should be actually good. I'm looking at two different places.
Okay. I'm also going to get my calendars up.
Yeah, I think you are probably a very busy person. Let's see, that's one calendar. Let me put this on.
Does this time work well for you?
It does.
Okay.
Let me think about this. So next week is the 31st. So yes, that should work.
Okay. Let's do. We started at 3:30 Eastern. And what time is that for you in Mountain Time?
1:30.
1:30. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we'll schedule an hour. If we're shorter, awesome. But we will try to keep it just at an hour.
Okay, very good. Got that on there. Bam.
All right, I got you in my calendar too. Woo!
All right. Yay!
Yay! All right. So closing round. We're already there. We're coming up on a little over half an hour, but we started a little late.
That's okay.
Yeah. So you should be familiar with closing rounds, especially in the leader team, but just kind of taking a breath and looking back at what we just did. Anything standing out to you? Any extra questions or anything that you're taking away?
Extra questions. I don't think so. I'm definitely going to have to take a lot of notes. I'm not going to be able to remember everything, just that needs to be covered in the intro call, or not, the intro call to C101. So, yeah, I'll have to look over it a lot and then remember there's a lot of little details that probably need to be communicated, and I don't want to forget anything.
That's special. I have loved meeting you, getting to put a face to the name.
You
And
too.
I love how passionate you are about not missing anything and really wanting to do it right already. And we haven't really started. That's very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to be fun.
I'm excited. I really am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me live. This was a big excitement when I was like, "Do you want to go live?" And you were like, "Yeah, sure." So, yeah. If you are watching live, thank you so much. It is because of our strategic partners who donate monthly that we're able to do this training and continue developing resources and experimenting with church as healthy attachment. So please join us and donate below if you're in our luke10.com/live, or consider being a strategic partner or increasing your giving. We are giving away the free audiobook this week to anyone who becomes a new strategic partner or increases their donorship. But thank you. I think this is the last meeting of today. Let me check my schedule there. Yeah, this is our last meeting today. I will get the replays up and going, and I will post on Instagram when the replays are happening and at what time they will start. And then tomorrow, we start bright and early at 7:15 Central Time, and we go all the way until 5 p.m. Central. And 5 p.m. is an open celebration round where we will be inviting later today, if I can finish this email, we will be inviting you guys listening, and you, Lori, if you want to come too, to join us in a big group call and check in with each other and celebrate these past 4 days. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Lori.
All right. Well, Hilary, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to the rest of this and also next week.
Yeah, sounds good. See ya.
All right.